Close enough. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Force over here. Welcome back to Pokemon Shining Pearl. At this point, you all know the drill. Basically, Shining hunting Shaymin for the 12th night in a row. For the 12th night, not in a row, but still 12th night, regardless. Dana's really pushing my buttons over here, and we're gonna go for about at least another hour or two. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, let's get going. Now I know I did start this. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my TV down a little bit so y'all can hear me. I'll turn my TV down a little bit so y'all can hear me. I know I am starting this a bit late, and I don't expect very many people to be up right now. But this day and age, but honestly, this is the only time of day I can do this. Because if I go any earlier, I'd be risking my family, some members of my family being heard on camera. So yeah, that's fun. Let's see how we do tonight. Now, like I've said before, I don't expect to get a shiny right off the bat. Because obvious reasons. I mean, if I do get a shiny right off the bat, I'll be very surprised. We'll see how this goes for us. I will say this much. Honestly am surprised that I'm still putting myself through this. Because any sane man, woman, and possibly child would probably have given up by this point. Now, I'm not any sane individuals. I'm a little crazy, alright? I really want to try to get the Shaymin. Even though a certain individual, after my last stream of doing shiny hunting, a certain individual potentially may have jinxed it when they were like, maybe I gotta go for 22 nights, and I'm like, really? You're really, don't be jinxing it now. Yeah, I told the person, they know who they are. I'm like, yeah, don't jinx it for me. I'm trying to keep myself mentally sane here, and you saying it's going to potentially take me 22 nights, with my 20, before I get a shiny. Well, technically 21 nights, and then on the 22nd night I get it, but still. If that actually does happen, I swear. But for right now, we're gonna try to do some shiny hunting. I probably am in the late hundreds, if not early thousands at this point. But because of how repetitive this has been, unless I get some crazy people in the chat room, unless I get some people in the chat room, you know, willing to try to keep me going, I've literally run out of things to say at this point. I really don't know what else to say. Because literally everything that I've talked about day after day, night after night. It's to the point to where it's like, what else is there for me to say right now? I really don't know what else to say for anything at this point, because I literally have done everything. I've tried every little thing I could to get the shiny Shaymin to pop out finally. But it's like, nope, we're gonna continue playing this game. And I hate it when people do that. Now the only thing that would make me so happy well, you all know what would make me happy is I've been doing this for 12 nights and I'm honestly surprised I'm keeping the go. I'm keeping myself going. I don't even know why, I don't even know how. But somehow I am keeping myself from giving up. And that's something that, you know, I'm honestly surprised at. Because like I said, any sane man or woman and child would want to give up after so long of inactivity. But at the same time, it's like, I'm trying. I'm trying to keep myself from going batshit crazy. I'm trying my best to keep my focus on. Hmm. Nope. See, there's always a way to know if the Pokemon you're dealing with is a shiny. You don't even need to see the shiny Pokemon for you to know what whether it's a shiny or not. It's really a particular sound effect that will let you know, hey, yeah, you got a shiny over here, man. You gonna get it? And I would try to get it, but the only problem is the game wants to be a pain in my bum with it. Like, come on, man. Just let me have it at this point. No, that's not. That wouldn't want either. Hmm. See, because of how I got my camera set up, the only question I have is who is this mysterious individual who left a like on my video? It was not even a minute in and already somebody liked it. I thank them for that, whoever that was. But you know what would make that like so much more better? If it was a shiny Pokemon coming out after that happened. Because honestly, at this point, I am just... I've said it twice now, but I'm just very surprised that I'm still going with this. Any sane person would give up. But like I said, I don't know how many times at this point. I'm not sane. I'm just that damn crazy. You're trying to pull something like this. Cause I don't know what I did to deserve this. I mean, I don't know what I did to deserve having to deal with the hassle of doing this for 12 nights so far. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but okay then. Oh, excuse me. Nope. Not at all. Hmm. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Now comes the part where I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna potentially lower the volume, please. How about that? Alright. A conundrum travel. First of all, still no shame. Still no shame. I know what you meant. I'm not gonna correct you on it, but yeah, still no shiny yet. Wait a minute. Actually, I don't think that was a shiny. Okay, I don't think that was a shiny there. I'm gonna double check that one. Okay. Yeah, it was not a Shaymin. That was not a shiny fan. Uh, but as I've said so many times, I've already said this like 4 times tonight. But honestly, the fact that I'm still pushing myself to go through this hassle is still is honestly a bit of a shocking moment for me. Because normally with how I was when I was a kid, I would have given up by this point when I was a kid. I would just catch the Shaymin and just call it a night. But here it's like I want to get it so badly that it's not even funny at this point. But I will say one thing that made my last stream a bit excited was the fact that I wasn't raided per se, but there was a person that I was planning to raid ended up coming onto my stream the other night. Honestly, I still found that moment very surprising. But then again, that's how I'm probably gonna be with any uh, YouTuber that has a good amount of a following. And I mean anybody. Like, I can tell you right now, and I was thinking about this earlier. If I was rated by any big YouTuber, by any kind of YouTuber that has a good amount of viewers, I would honestly be pinching myself because I'd be calling that person. I'd be acting like I'm dreaming. I really would. I'd be like, no, they're not. No, he isn't. No, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're not rating me. But you know, it goes back to what I said to another YouTuber, because they were very surprised by the amount of support that they've been getting recently, and they were bringing up raids, and I said, you know, honestly, every YouTuber who has ever been raided in their life should be very happy with the fact that they've been raided, because, you know, they earned that raid. To the people who are raiding them, they earned it. They've earned that raid. They've earned, well, I've already said it twice now, but they've earned that raid. They deserved it. You know, and, you know, the fact that I've been raided, personally myself, I've been raided 3 separate times. 2 raids were actually on the same stream. 2 of the 3 raids were on the same stream, with 1 raid near the beginning of the year, just shortly after this year started. Although I still feel like the person raided me because of the fact that I was streaming Legends Arceus, and the person in question at that point had a thing for Legends Arceus. Dude, I don't think I've ever met a player though so decide wanting to play a game so badly as much as this one person, the very first person who ever rated me, was playing that game like crazy. It was funny. It was really funny. It got to the point where the person in question, the very first person who rated me, at one point did a very late, very surprising stream very late in the day. It was actually kind of funny, you know. Yeah, that's the gist of it. And as per usual, even though I'm not sure how long the person's going to be streaming, I do have a raid target and set in place for the time being. I don't know if they will be live when I end my stream, but yeah, I always have a plan B with everything. And to my dude, look at the Shaymin so we can interact with it, so I can get another battle going, and so that way I know for a damn fact that it's not that it's not a shiny. Because the game just loves messing with me like this, I'm telling you. Yeah, we're still at the day and age where I'm literally just talking to myself. You know, not really talking to anybody, just to myself, because hardly anybody watches this stuff anymore. And honestly, I can't blame them. I honestly cannot blame anybody who does not watch this anymore because of how long I've been trying to go at this. But I want to, I'm basically showing everybody my pain, my struggle. I've been showing everybody as much about, so much about who I am as both a gamer and a person, as I'm going through this time of trying to get the one thing that does not want to show up for some odd reason. And then it leads me to wanting to go a little bit crazy after about an hour and a half. Yeah, that's not a shiny at all whatsoever. Yeah, at this point, I'm not even sure what to say. Because I literally have said anything, literally everything I could ever think to say about anything at this point. I've tried to, be informative about Shaymin, but that ship has sailed. I have tried to be funny, but honestly, that ship has kind of sailed at this point. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to have, I'm trying to be funny and all of that. But it's literally getting to the point to where I honestly don't know how long I can take, how long I can last before I ultimately just say, fuck this, and just catch it as a regular Shaymin. Because honestly, at this point, I'm just tired of, waiting for it. But at the same time, it's like, I'm complaining about it, but what's that going to do? Absolutely nothing. So that's why I'm trying to keep going. But the only problem is because of how long I've been trying to go at it, it just doesn't want to end well for me. It just wants to keep me from being happy this game. It wants me to feel like I'm never going to get the Shaymin. And honestly, I don't feel like I will get it. It's just so frustrating at this point that I'm still doing this, knowing full well that it's going to be a while before I even encounter a shiny Shaymin. So now the big question is at this point, how long will it be before I finally fucking get a Shaymin that is a shiny one? Because honestly, I think I've lost my willingness to keep on going in some way. Of course, I'm talking about in the game, not in real life, because I'm happy with what I'm able to do, and I'm still happy with what I managed to accomplish. The fact that I was rated twice, and that some people are somehow, some way, still wanting to watch this, watch my going through the hassle of trying to get a shiny Shaymin. That still boggles my mind that anybody would be wanting to watch it at this point, even for a brief period. That's just still boggles my mind at this point. Hmm. So like I said, dude, I am honestly at that point right now where I could try to talk, but it's gonna be like you're listening to a broken record because everything I'd say at this point would be like a broken record, where it really would sound like uh my repeat my you know I repeat my repeating myself uh, over and over night after night every time I do this. It's like I'm trying, but it just does not. But it's getting to the point to where I'm honestly surprised I'm still going at this point. And I would love to try to say some funny stuff, but honestly, that ship has kind of sailed for me. Honestly, I don't know if I can even say anything funny at this point. Because if anything, like I said, I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point. And it's all because of this one little creature. Joseph Alicia. First off, good luck. I got Chinese Shaymin after under 150 attempts was a real quick hunt. Dude, you're a lucky man, Joseph. I'll be honest with you. Because this is my 12th night. I've been at this for a cumulative amount of it's somewhere over a whole 24 hours. And I've still not gotten a shiny Shaymin yet. I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. There's always hope for the next one. Dude, honestly, with how long I've been doing this, I honestly do not. I am no longer believing in the phrase of always expect the unexpected. As I almost caused the Shaymin to faint. Yeah, I used to believe in the unexpected. I used to believe in expecting the unexpected, but now that I keep expecting it, it don't want to happen. So now I feel like how I have to be. Don't expect it to happen, and then it will happen. But every time when I do, it still doesn't want to work. It still doesn't want to pop out. It's like, what the heck? But anyway, enough about me, Joseph. How you doing tonight? I'm currently hunting for keratin, and I wish it could be as fast as my last hunt, but it's not. Dude, honestly, after this, I might not do another shiny hunt for a while. Because, I mean, if it's going to take me 24 plus hours, accumulated 24 hours, then I'm not sure if I want to do another shiny hunt for a while after this. I do know that with Legends Arceus, it is supposed to be somewhat easier. You know, like, it's supposed to be easier in some way. But, yeah. But here in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the only way you can make it a little bit easier is if you had the Shiny Charm, which decreases the shiny rate from 4,096 to 2,004 to 1 in 2,048 chance. And the only way you can get the Shiny Charm is if you completed the National Dex, which I'm kind of wondering why you would do that, knowing full well that people are going to want to try to go for a Shiny, but go for a Shiny hunt immediately afterwards. You might as well just give it to them. Might as well just give it to us players, man. I don't believe that was a shiny, but I'm pretty sure if it was, I would have heard a very particular noise. I would know this because I do have a shiny from a trade that I made. I did obtain a shiny through a trade that I made a few months back. I never had enough patience to try to get the shiny charm, dude. They should have just had it to where you did it after getting the national dex. Because I mean, what do you get after you've obtained the national dex? You don't really get much of anything, if anything at all, really. Like, and I'm not talking about like battles and rematches, because I do know that now that I've beaten the Elite Four, I do have the option to do a rematch with the gym leaders, but I'm gonna hold that off until I get the Shaymin, who just for some reason does not want to show up as the Pokemon I'm wanting it for it to be. Because of course it won't want to be, of course it doesn't want to play nice. Damn, I'm getting tired of it. I must be getting tired or something. Because I just started yawning. I hate that. I hate when I start to yawn for absolutely no reason when I should not be tired, really. Hmm. Oh, Jesus Christ, I need to stop with the yawning. Nope, still nothing. Besides shiny hunting with someone at least, I was getting tired of doing it solo. Dude, I'm just getting tired of doing it right now in general, man, to be completely honest. Because, dude, I honestly had no idea. I did know that walking into this, that it was not going to be a walk in the park. I did not expect it to be that easy. But I had no idea it was going to take me 12 fucking nights just to get it. Or at least just to try to get it. Because ever since then, I'm now like, nowadays, I'm just like, what did I get myself into? What did I just do to myself to get myself in this position? I didn't even do anything wrong and I still ended up in this position. Hmm. Hmm. So it didn't go through there, so that's not a shiny, so... Uh, See, right now I'm just thinking, like, how do these shiny hunters do it? Because I know it takes time and practice, and I know that, you'd have to have a pretty good audience. Good luck with that with me, with that last bit. Because, especially with that last bit, because I could have a pretty patient, I could be pretty patient, depending on the situation. But once we have some problems, I'm probably not gonna be the kindest person to you. I just lost. I have to tell you how tired I am because I just lost my train of thought. And I have no idea what to say, like what I was trying to say. I hate when that happens. Nothing. Still not anything yet. Yeah. Yeah, now you know how tired I am. I'm not even paying attention. Jesus, dude. I'm not even paying much attention. I must be really that damn tired. Hmm. Can I just have a shiny, please, so I can finally be done with this? Seriously, I think I've been patient enough. I'm tired of the games. The games have been very problematic to me. I've tried literally everything. I even prayed to the heavens above at least twice, 3 times now. Do I have to, whose butt do I gotta kiss? Seriously, whose butt who do I have to suck up to get a shiny Shaymin at this point? Because honestly, I'm probably going a bit crazy because I am a bit tired. But it's literally to the point to where, it's literally just to the point to where I just feel like it's really kind of stupid how I'm going this long anyway. I should have gotten it by now. How have I not run into one yet? I do know that there's a pretty good off chance of it, showing up, but I mean, come on. I've lasted this long. When is it gonna pop up for me? It's like what I said so many times before, I'm surprised I'm still doing this. Even when I'm at a state of, I'm at a tired state, but I still want to keep going. But honestly, I'm not sure if I can keep on going out after so long. I honestly don't know if I can. It's like, I want to keep going, but I just can't seem to keep going because I just feel like I want to just stop and finally catch this damn thing just to be done with it. Like I said earlier, but no, I'm basically telling myself, don't do it. Don't take the quote-unquote coward's way out. Because even though I know you're not really taking the coward's way out with doing it, But at the same time, it just says to other people you've given up. And I don't want to give up. I want to keep going. But at the same time, I'm tired of this game. This game has put me through. I want to get a goddamn shiny, and I want to finally say I finally got it, and I'm happy that I got it and all that. But as long as this game keeps on putting me through hell over that, dude, you've given up countless shiny hunts. I gotta, dude. I appreciate the kind words, but I'm honestly starting to feel like doing the same thing myself, but I don't want to. Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure what else to say at this point. I mean, I can try, but I'm not going to be able to say anything for a while unless somebody adds something to a comment. Unless somebody gives me something that I haven't really talked about at this point. I'm basically stuck as far as, just not really saying anything but just letting the game do its thing for itself. Because otherwise, I'm probably not going to be able to give you guys anything to talk about, really. Because literally, like I've said, like 2 times previously, it's like, I cannot say anything without sounding like a broken record. Because I've talked about the things that I'd like to keep on talking about so often, it's been going through my head. Literally, it's been going through my head. I didn't forget about that. I was just looking at something on my other things. I honestly don't know what to say at this point. I'm literally just done. I am literally done with this. Oh, no, 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 no. It's like I've literally said everything I could possibly say about this. The only thing I can honestly say at this point is basically my reaction when I finally encounter the damn shiny when it decides to pop up out of nowhere and just decide to be nice to me for once. Because at this point, I honestly I just want to show my foot up the Game Freak man's bum. Whoever thought it was a good idea to pull this shit off. Like, why not make it a little bit easy? Like, it should have been easy, either make both this game and Legends Arceus easy, or make them both hard. There should not be a gray area there whatsoever. There should not have been. Now, I'm just gonna let you switch his friend code. My switcher's friend code, I can't really remember it at the top of my head, but here it is right there. 7389-6422-6990. Yeah, 7389-6422-6990. That is my friend code. Dude, look, I know you fucking hate me at this point, but can you just make, like, who should I say for this one? Because I was this close to saying Al Bundy from Married with Children, but I know how Al Bundy from that show is, and he is not one of the nicer people. He will tell you how he feels about you if in any way. He's one of those type of people. So that's why you gotta be careful with that. So that person's ended their stream. Is there anybody else? I don't know. I don't know about him because he's playing Marvel. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't know if we could do that. I also don't know if there's anybody I would raid. I did 5 more attempts tonight, then I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Yeah, that's cool. Honestly, I might go to bed within the next 15 minutes if nothing eventful happens. Literally, if nothing eventful happens, I'm probably gonna go to sleep in the next 15 minutes. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a short stream, probably. But at this point, I am starting to get tired. Literally, I'm starting to get tired. I'm not saying that as in like, oh, he's just saying that because he's not gotten anything eventful yet. No, I literally am feeling tired right now, but I'm trying to keep going. Because I don't want to go any shorter than... I don't even want to go any shorter than 59 minutes, 59 seconds. I want to go for at least an hour tonight. And I probably have found another raid target if they are still live in the next 15 minutes. But the only problem is I don't really have a... Because honestly, the only other person that I'm seeing live right now is... I'm only seeing 2 people live. I'm seeing John Pika doing Smash Ultimate, Ethan and Nick doing a alpha shiny hunt for what looks to be a 10 growth. That is not a shiny Shaymin, by the way. It's a trap doing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that if we were doing his Traps channel. Is there even anybody else there? Probably not. Outside of those 24-hour YouTube channels. Yeah, there's like 3 separate Power Rangers channels that I'm subscribed to. One's for Super Mega Force, one's Samurai, and one is Ninja Steel. But like I said, we don't raid 24-hour channels for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm not sure who I'd want to raid, if anybody, tonight. I'm not sure. I would say at this point I'm being quiet because I really have... Literally, I've lost... I cannot say anything. Because I've said literally everything there is to potentially talk about. The only way I could say something is if somebody else had started up a conversation. Whether it be asking me literally a random kind of question. That doesn't delve into the personal side of the spectrum, of course. But still a question regardless or something. Because at this point, I've lost any will to say anything at this point. The only thing I will say, the only time I will ever speak up, outside of being, somebody comments or asks a question, anybody, I mean, when I say that, is in the event that I do a shiny. But it's been 12 nights to the point to where I'm literally this close to saying, fuck this shit, I'm done, I'm out, I'm just gonna catch it and just be done with it. But I know that that is in itself giving up, and I don't want to do that, but this game is pushing me to my limit with this. It really is pushing me to my limit. There's my turn at the technical event. Godspeed and good luck on the hunt. I need luck at this point, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm about to go crazy with it at this point. But hey, you know what? Good night. Have a good rest of your night, Joseph. I appreciate you stopping by for a little bit. Have a good rest of your night. I need something good to happen. I need something crazy to go down. Because at this point, I've lost all will to say anything at this point. And I do mean anything. Because I've said literally everything I could potentially say about this Shaymin. I've said literally everything I could about, like the backstory, like part of what I'm doing. And why I'm doing what part of the thing that I'm doing in regard to this Shaymin goes. I've literally talked about it so much that the river of talking about this Shaymin hunt is just dry. That that river is dry at this point. It's literally to the point where unless somebody just asks me or just asks me literally a random question, or they just say something that I could talk about, that I could say. That's why I'm not doing a shiny hunt after a while after this. Because I honestly don't want to go through the hassle of doing that quickly. I really don't. But this has been a pain in my bum since the very well, I wouldn't say since the very beginning. I'd say since like night 4 or 5 I've been at the point where I just want to just stop doing this and just catch it and then move on. Yet somehow I still keep myself going. I don't even know how, I don't even know why I'm doing it, but I am. And I do know that eventually I'll pick the Shaymin. But the fact that it's taken me this long to do it is what's kind of pissing me off. It's like I said before, I knew going into this that this was not going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I did not expect it for it to be so much of an asshole that this game was going to put me through 12 nights, possibly 13 nights of doing this. And I swear to God, if a certain individual jinxed it when she said it's going to take you 22 nights to do it, I am going to flip my lid. Figuratively, of course. Because I can't do it, I can't actually talk to the person. But still. But it's literally to the point where I just want to end this fucking game already. I just want it to be over so I can finally go to bed knowing full well that I don't have to go through this for another night. But now it feels like I'm going to be going to bed soon, knowing full well that I'm going to have to do this for another night. But like I said, unless something very surprising happens, and I do mean something very surprising happens, I'm probably not going to be up for it very much longer. I literally need positive vibes at this point, guys. Seriously, I really do need positive vibes at this point. Because without the power of positivity, I don't know how long I can keep going with this. I'll do one more and then I'm gonna end it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'm just done with this. I'll see y'all in the next stream whenever I do it. See y'all later.